Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus package and stimulus check update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to thank you for all the support that you give me here and allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all, at the end of this video, I will have an update on the $1,000 giveaway. It's coming up real soon, so you don't want to miss out on that. Okay, let's talk about what Joe Biden did not do in his little speech. Y'all, you know how I feel about student loan forgiveness. They went into these loans and nobody held a gun to their head. So therefore, I think they should have to pay them back. I do think the payments ought to be made where they can afford it. It may take longer to pay it off, but still, they made these loans. But anyway, Joe Biden has been preaching about forgiving student loans. The Democrats is wanting to forgive $50,000. He's only wanting to do $10,000. But the thing is, he didn't mention it in his speech. Now, even though I'm against it, I don't think he should. He's been harping on this for so long, he should have at least acknowledged it in his speech. He didn't mention anything about the fourth stimulus check. Now, in all fairness, right now there is no fourth stimulus check, but he knows the American people needs a fourth stimulus check. And over 70 members of Congress has been dogging him to make another stimulus check. So he knows it's needed, but he did not even mention it. He did not say anything about the raise to Social Security. In my opinion, this will not happen. I think it should happen. It's needed very badly. But the fact that he did not mention it, it tells you how much he cares about the people that's on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, and Railroad. It tells you how much he cares about them. Y'all, the fact is, even though President Biden did not address these things in his little speech, that don't mean it won't happen, because that was just a starting point. Now the negotiation starts. Now they start taking out things and adding things that they want from both sides. And when they start making their compromises, these things could very well be added back in. So, will students get their loans forgiven? I think he's going to try to do it through a executive order first, and then if he can't, then it will go in the bill. Will we get a fourth stimulus check? Nobody can say for sure, but with over 70 members of Congress pushing hard for it, I think it's pretty safe to say that we will get a fourth stimulus check. Will we get reoccurring? That I've got my doubts on. We need it, but will we get it? Probably not. The raise in Social Security, could it be added in? Yes, it can be added in very easily. Will it be added in? I'm 50-50 on that. I really believe it's needed, but will it be added in? We'll have to wait and see. So even though Joe Biden didn't mention these things, that don't mean they can't be added in. So don't get too worked up over it yet. Y'all, with the Democrats pushing for these reoccurring checks and the fourth stimulus check, over 70 members of Congress is pushing hard for it. They've been pushing for it for a while now. And for them to walk away at the end of the day with absolutely nothing, y'all, that simply will not happen. Something will come out of it. They're not going to walk away empty-handed. If they don't get what they want, I'm pretty sure they're going to say the president don't get what he wants. So it will be a stalemate until a stimulus check is put in. That's my beliefs. Nothing is in stone. That's just what I'm thinking. Someone in my comments said that I need to quit hating on Jeff Bezos and Amazon for not paying taxes. Really? Biggest company in the world not paying a penny in taxes? And I'm supposed to quit hating on them? It's not going to happen. I will hate on them until they pay their fair share. And I would love to see them catch up all the taxes that they hadn't paid. That won't happen because everything that they're doing not to pay taxes is illegal. So they're not breaking any laws, but still they're not paying their fair share. So quit hating on Jeff Bezos and Amazon. It's not going to happen. I would love to see that company go completely out of business. Someone tried to correct me on the free kindergarten and preschool thing. Y'all, I halfway see 3 and 4 year olds needing to go to kindergarten, but preschool, that is daycare. I am sorry if you don't agree with me. It is daycare up and up. I mean, even Joe Biden said it himself in his little speech. He said free preschool for parents so they can go back to work. What is that? That sounds like daycare to me. But this person that tried to correct me, she said that she is a kindergarten preschool teacher. Well, just because you call yourself a preschool teacher, that don't make preschool needed in this text. I mean, yes, it could be needed as daycare, but preschool, come on, let's call it what it is. It's daycare. And you are not a teacher. You're a high-priced babysitter. I should not have to pay for somebody else's daycare. Before they lay down and spread their legs and make a child, they need to know if they can afford this child. I know you're going to say it takes two to make a child. It takes a man too. And that is correct. But it starts with a lady laying down. Now I know over that comment, I may lose subscribers. I may get a lot of hate. But that's how I feel. I should not have to pay for a child that you can't afford. Y'all, when President Joe Biden is asked about stimulus check, the only thing that he replied was, "We kept our promise." Well, Mr. Biden, your promise was not enough. Those stimulus checks are far gone. It wasn't enough. Y'all, don't believe all the little sound bites that you hear from both sides, the Republicans and the Democrats. Because that's all they are, as sound bites. You don't hear the full text of the message. They pick out the words that they can turn around and skew the way they want to. Both sides is guilty of this. My feelings on the Republicans and the Democrats. We should all take all of them out in the woods, strip them down to their underwear, tie them to a tree, cover their bodies with honey, and walk away, and let the bugs and the animals take care of our problems for us. $4 trillion they want to spend, and could not cut out a few dollars to help with a forced stimulus check for the people on SSI, SSDI, veterans, railroad. They could not carve out a few dollars for that. Yeah, it may be added in, but it should be already there. Y'all, this tells the story of how important we are to our government. As long as we push the button, make the little X in the box, and get them in office, that's all they want. After that, we don't mean nothing to them. Okay, y'all, on the $1,000 giveaway, we're real close to 96,000 subscribers. Once we get to 100,000 subscribers, I will be giving away $1,000, and that will be for 10 people, $100 a piece. I have to tell you, to make it legal with YouTube, that I have no sponsors in this. This money is coming from my bank account to you. You have to be subscribed to this channel in order to have a chance of winning. And I will say it again. Seems like I can't say this enough. If you write me a letter and send it to my P.O. box, if you write me a letter and send it to my email, or contact me on Facebook telling me your sad story about how bad you need this money, that will eliminate you from this contest, because this is random draw. It has nothing to do with anything else. I would love to give money to everyone, but I simply can't do that. But people ask, how do they enter the contest? You enter by subscribing to the channel, and it will be a random draw. Now, on that day, if you do not win, don't unsubscribe. The very next day, we will go into another $1,000 giveaway, and you've got a chance of winning that. So don't unsubscribe if you don't win this one. And the next one will not take as long at all as this one did. This was a big undertaking, and I understand that. But the next one will not take that long. I hadn't figured out what it will be yet, but it will be something pretty simple. Y'all, please check out the description box below. That's where all the official rules of the contest is. Y'all, please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this. Please say a prayer for our country, our leaders, everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, through financial hardships, or any other afflictions. The whole world needs a healing. Jesus Christ is the only one that can do that. I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.